Welcome back to the top 8 of the TNE. Joining me now is Croge, and as we say thank you to SRFS for co-casting with me up to this point. Croge, would you like to introduce yourself?
Well, hello. Yeah, I'm a very old player. I think I started to play the second set. At the start of the second set, thanks, I guess, Brian Kibler for that, who introduced me through his stream for a game. Yeah, I won a couple of tournaments, including like the last season's one of the TNE tournaments last season. So yeah, definitely
Okay.
return to play again.
Okay, great to know. Great to know. Okay, so going into this top eight match, we have Cananada versus Stormguard. Stormguard's deck we covered earlier, but Cananada is actually playing an interesting take on TPS Knowledge Aurelian Rats. Call them what you will. The deck Batteries popularized. However, what's interesting here is that this Rat Relics deck actually is going with the Relic Sacrifice package. A playset of Bottled Storm and Waystone Gate. Bottled Storm is a 3-cost relic that you can pay 3 to deal 1 damage to a target. After a third use, sacrifice it to draw 3 cards. Waystone Gate costs 3, pay 3 to draw a sigil from your deck. And after a third use, sacrifice it to play an 8/8 Gladiator. If either of those 2 relics die on your turn, you immediately get the sacrifice effect of drawing 3 cards and playing the 8/8. So definitely a deck that can really ratchet up the pressure starting on turn 4. And it will be going against the Argenport mid-range deck we saw from Stormguard earlier. And the big deal there is a Rats deck against a Roland Iron Tyrant with only 4 Lethrai Lobotomies to remove the Roland, and also against Flyers. I'm not sure about this Rat deck's chances, but Croge, who do you like in this match?
Well, based on the fact that Argenport seems to be a relatively fair deck, and I play versus Canada, and it was like I died very, very quickly to his deck. And I played, I think, what is the best fair deck at the format. So I don't think the Argenport have much chances.
Gotcha. Okay, well, you like Rats. I think it might be a bit even. And let's go down to the match. So Stormguard, looking at a hand of 3 power, all depleted duels, a Suffocate, an Enforcer, a Magniventress, and a Svetcha Lightbringer. Not bad. It's on the lowish end of reasonable, with the first play only coming out on turn 4, really. At the same time, Canada looking at a hand of 2 power, 2 Lethrai Courtiers, an Amber Lock, a Dinosaur Nest, and an Elysian Smuggler. The hand is a bit slow, once again, because of all the depleted duels. But if Canada's hand can get rolling, it looks like something that can really get rolling quickly. Stormguard scouts Ikaria Valkyrie Captain to the top of the deck. I'm not sure I would have made the same decision. I would have gone for some undepleted power, I think. But Stormguard knows their deck better than I do, so we'll see what happens.
We'll see, and I agree, yes, undepleted power would help Stormguard a lot at the moment. But the same can be said about Cananada, so we'll see, I guess. And yes, Stormguard would have his big Dyna on the next turn if he want.
So Canada playing the Lethrai Courtier and passing, missing power. That's an invitation that's definitely going to be accepted. Out comes the Suffocate and the Ikaria Valkyrie Captain ramp. A second Lethrai Courtier comes out.
Yes, that's very quick by Stormguard. I think I think that's basically the only way for them to win. So that's good for them. And to be honest, I don't see anything that Cananada can do.
Well, I mean, Cananada can play either a Dinosaur Nest or an Amber Lock. So this Dinosaur Nest is going to draw Cananada into power. And now Stormguard's going to immediately... I have to imagine Stormguard swings first. Cananada does not want to give up this left-right courtier. and after the damage comes through, I think the Valkyrie Enforcer is going to silence this courtier to keep Cananada off of power.
Yes, I totally agree. That seems like the optimal way to go. And yeah, I guess Annihilate is not very helpful in this matchup, but yeah, Stormguard seems to decide to the silence first.
Mm-hmm. a bit of a sequencing decision there. Just decides to get the Enforcer out of hand. But again, I would have gone in for the damage first and see if I could have gotten it.
But it seems kind of the same almost, because like, okay, it would block the next turn anyway. So
Right.
and even if you would do the even if you would do the stun the next turn, it would have some other target anyway.
Right. Okay, so once again, back to Stormguard, and I think we just see the Magniventress come out, stun the stun the 1/1, I think, actually. Force the 4/4 to chump, if that's the plan. Alternatively, could just stun the 4/4, and so that the Svecha Lightbringer has all the options in the world to attack with. Stormguard gonna go back into the market and Builder's Decree at 7 power.
I guess the Builder's Decree will be played without Amplify, just to block something from Cananada, and yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. I think it's gonna. Yeah. Okay, that just gets the concession.
That was very
game
quick.
2. Yep. So, Cananada just stumbling on power. The left-right courtiers got dealt with. Cananada didn't have power and just got run over.
It's both. It's actually both Cananada stumbling on the power and Stormguard getting like a very good curve starting from turn
4.
Turn 4, yes, but starting from turn 4, it was to turbo curve. Including ultimating smaller carrier, then playing Svetya. It was very quick. We have now Cananada on the bottom. Much more non-depleted hand, I would say, but without time for now, unless you want to just put, yeah, you can do this.
Yeah, so Cananada, once again, a pretty decent hand. So opting not to go with the turn 2 exploit. Instead, a Dinosaur Nest is going to hit the field. And we're just going to see an aggro Enforcer.
Interesting. Because I think in this matchup, Enforcer can help you a lot. I mean the Battle Cry.
Yeah, yeah, the
summon effect.
Yeah. So we basically what Stormguard was thinking was, there's no turn 2 left-right courtier. There's no point to holding this Enforcer back. I'm the beat down because my opponent can do nasty things late game if the Relic Machine gets running. So let's just go with the aggressive Enforcer and get rolling. Cananada opting for the Amber Lock into the Medevac station rather than the Severin.
Yes, this 1-1 can help stall
But
by the big
Roland
Dyna.
is the
Roland.
pickup for the turn. That's going to be brutal because blocking, now chump blocking makes the Roland bigger and creates flyers.
Yes, but I guess Roland is here only until next turn.
No,
it's not the right display. Yes.
Yeah, it's not display of ambition, it's display of knowledge. The Roland has to actually swing in. If Cananada passes with power open, that is a giant signal that there is a display of knowledge just waiting around in the wings, which will be exploited, or a Stormguard can just swing in with flyers or other units. And they're not afraid to lose. Instead, taps out for Severin. And now, it's just, yeah, it's going to be rough. This is going to be a 6-8. 6-8 Magnaventris. Roland doesn't even need to come in with the Annihilate, even with the Annihilate held up. So, what are the blocks?
This Annihilate is very, very important because otherwise Cananada could have tried to just kill Roland next turn with 2 killer Dynas. Not with this block, to be honest.
No. Yeah, now the Roland's too big for a double 3/3 killer. Okay, so out comes Valkyrie Enforcer, silences the Severin, and out comes the Annihilate in preparation for the Sheltered Valley.
Any reason to do it like right away? Actually,
I don't think so. Honestly, I'm not sure if there's a Dazzle in Canada's deck, but Canada looking like they're in a lot of trouble here. No attacks here.
I agree.
Blocks look awful.
Well, the fact is, they just drew all the wrong cards. I guess none of those suck relics, none of suck outlets. Yes, without those suck relics, I guess outlets wouldn't help. But anyway.
Yeah, and whoa. So this is a mistake. This is a mistake. Stormguard is just going to lose this Roland to this display of knowledge.
That's true, but
a small reprieve for Cananada, but now the Sididi's here, and there's all sorts of lethal coming through next turn. Ballstorm, not going to be enough without sack outlets, and that's a quick 2-0.
Very quick to 0, and yeah, I was wrong all about it. I guess that happens.
Okay, question being, do we have a backup match?
Guess we'll have our answer in a few minutes.
Okay, let's hope we can hop into a backup match, because that was a pretty brutal.
As I understand, we actually have already 2 finalists, not only Stormguard one, but New Shadow also won the match against Phoenix.
Ooh, okay. Okay, we do have a backup match, in fact. We are seeing A-Boss against, I believe this is Gozu. I recognize the Xenon Heavy Shadow Sacrifice deck. So this is Argenport Kira, by the looks of it.
Yes, and so a lot of interaction, a lot of I guess unit related stuff. I wonder what what those freaks have stolen before, but we won't know. I so hate this card. So hate this card.
Oh, Vikram. Yeah, he can be very
Yes.
frustrating. If he comes out when you don't have any removal, he exhausts your unit, then you kill him, and your unit's still exhausted. All sorts of bad news. But okay, A-Boss essentially wipes out the Tazbu, gets in for 6. This Kira is fully ascended. Gozu into the market. I think this is for end of an era. Has to be end of an... No! Not end of an era. Was that cast already? Oh, there it is. End of an era wipes A-Boss's board.
I guess we will see Svet.
Yeah, you know, Svecha is definitely the play, I think. The site just feels very weak. And Svecha just essentially time walks Gozu. Just nothing to do here. So, now that Svecha's on board, I don't like Valkyrie Enforcer into silencing a 2-3 that already did everything it wanted to. So, Vikram... Yeah, go ahead.
Guess we'll see site now. Sveta helps a lot of this like winning board back because it's I5 by itself and also blocks opponent from playing any units for a turn, which helps.
Okay. Yeah, so when you're playing a mid-range deck with no face Aegis and Special Lightbringer comes down, that's one of the worst feelings in the game. That, oh, here's a 5/5 Aegis with upside. My hand is entirely locked from getting back on the board. However, Vara Vengeance Seeker, the pickup, the draw the turn for Gozu. I have to assume we see her come out to pop Svetya Lightbringer's Aegis. And from that point onward... tough to say.
Is not... So, otherwise it would be a very neat play. Using all the mana, but it doesn't work, and I'm not sure what you do with 3 mana. Yeah, something like that, maybe.
Okay, so 2/2 lifesteal for 1. I'm not sure I would have made that play instead of waiting for a possible sacrifice outlet.
Wait, and they have what's called it's cards that you draw 2 for sacrifice.
Devour, but that's not
Devour,
the card question.
No, that's not the card. Okay, because I thought it looks like alternates are Devour, but
no, it's a worthy cause. You sacrifice a unit to give an enemy unit -1/-1 for each unit in your void, and if you decimate, all your other units get lifesteal.
Okay. Good. I guess we block Svetya.
So this is just sort of saying there's a pristine light on the way. Nevertheless, you have to get it out of your opponent's hand. Okay, there's the pristine light. Removes Vara. Draws back this Vetcha.
I wonder how many spells are there in the void.
I am not sure, but I don't think we could click on that. Okay, so in response, the Worthy Cause is going to come out, take down the Valk Enforcer. And yeah, that Valk Enforcer is now nothing but market fodder because it has, you know, -10, -10, or whatever it is. So, The game goes on. Play for Gozu is, I think I'd like to see the Vine Grafter come out. Gozu instead elects to... Okay, elects to play Tazbu with the Vine Grafter instead of the Vine Grafter going into the market.
I guess the reason here is that there is quite a bit of chance that Gozo wouldn't be able to play units next turn, so it's better to take
Right.
to put more units on the board and then use the ultimates, play spells on the next turn.
Yes, absolutely. You're right.
But I wonder if Svetia would be played actually. What can you play otherwise?
Well, you could play Stire's Eyes, discard this -10/-10, this Enforcer with -10/-10 from the Worthy Cause. And to get power, I think, for Svetin next turn in order to buff your deck. Instead, we see the Enforcer come out, silence the Tazbo. Okay. We could see the blank... no, the blank Enforcer silence, so no summon silence on the Enforcer. And we're just going to see a bunch of, little dorks hit the field.
I guess it would be put on the bottom. Oh, no Svetia. Svetia is still looming.
Right.
Obviously, you can't play that to free as an ambush after Svetia.
Right. But at the
And for
same
the
time,
next turn
you
as
can't
well.
play him on your turn, otherwise all your sapsuckers die before getting to attack. So,
True.
Vikram can't come out and take this Valkyrie Enforcer, which sort of opens up the way for Tazbu to swing in at the site.
But the sides would ultimate anyway.
Yes.
You basically just sacrifice one Valkyrie for that. You can even not block, or you can block it and remove Regen from it. Doesn't matter.
Okay. Banish on the Enforcer, opening the way to attack.
I'm not sure what this achieves.
Okay, Silverblade
Okay.
Menace. 13 damage. Wow.
Is there any way to replay it in the Gozo decks, I wonder?
In Gozu's deck,
Yes.
let's see. I don't think he's running Sinister Rumors. No, there are no Sinister Rumors. There are no ways to recur it. So that's just the one hit that Gozu will get with it. Of course, 13 does not bring a boss to 0. And now, I forget the name of that 6/6 Valkyrie. But a boss now has a 6/6 flying Aegis in play with endurance. So, good luck to Gozu trying to actually get through now.
I guess the plan is to get Vara again, small Vara. I mean,
And a warped Sididi on a Sididi with warp on top of a boss's deck. A boss is what looks like to be a free hit with Rota here. That 6/6 Fat Valkyrie is going to offer the trade on... No, there's no way this fetch is being traded in. It's just to bait the Tazbu into a block for the Silverblade intrusion. Silverblade intrusion, yeah. confused it with Savage Incursion for a moment. And out
Yes.
comes the Warped Siditi with the Curse.
Yeah. Now you either have to do some attacks each turn or allow to draw cards by A-boss. Yeah, it helps a bit. I mean, if Rota hadn't had the ages, I guess it would be a very good target to steal.
Yeah, but yeah,
Because
that's correct. The endurance and the end of turn draw card ability, both would be very appealing as compared to the Siditi, who's just a 6/6.
you're on, so you can attack actually right away. Yeah.
So okay, A-Boss going to continue to go into the air. Picks up an oh wow, there's also the Scepter Muck combo in here. So Arene Scepter into Molder Muck means that whenever Molder Muck attacks, it'll create more Molder Mucks that have Aegis. And because they already have Aegis, they'll get 1/1 from the Scepter. And that way they never shrink.
Yes, sounds unreasonable in some sense, but I'm not sure it's really where this would be decided.
Oh, it's not something immediate, but the Moldermuck Scepter combo is basically a form of inevitability that the mucks just keep multiplying and keep decaying the enemy blockers, while while the opponent just loses their board. So Zen Initiation on the mind-controlled Siditi takes out the Rota, deactivates the Siditi Curse, and now what is left to do? Well, this Silverblade Menace can actually swing in and potentially trade for the 1/1 and the 2/2. Either way, it doesn't look like much of a difference here.
Well, it does changes a lot of things because you actually need a way to deal with 7/7 flyer afterwards. So if you just block, you're kinda
Right. Good call.
On the other hand, you have to do, or was it like -10 this tutu? I don't remember. No, it's okay. Interesting. We'll see.
Okay, A-Boss is going to discard a treasure trove, meaning this turn has to be a very high impact play. And oh gosh, A-Boss just discarded the Justice Etchings because there were no more Justice Sigils in their deck.
That's unfortunate.
It's going to be lethal. No, it's not lethal anyway, because this Sarasaur Hatchling is going to block, then be sacrificed to this worthy cause to stave off lethal.
But at least they both will heal quite a bit.
Yes, A-Boss will go up to 13. So that will stave off lethal. There's the block. And then the worthy cause to not die in the air. Gozu just checking, I'm not sure what. Also note that if A-Boss draws one more power, the Orion Scepter can ultimate and keep Gozu from playing any more spells this game.
That's true.
So, okay, there is the worthy cause on the Styre's Eyes. Can Gozu find 3 more damage? So, the pickup for the turn is an exploit. A-Boss is empty-handed.
And there is no way to remove Aldermark or heal the damage directly.
No, Xenon Augury, the play from the Xenon Temple. Gozu is going to be in the tank. Probably has to crack in with the Siditi. Has to attack with something in order to shut down the Siditi curse on him. Question is what the Xenon Augury is picking up. Again, we in observer mode do not see that decision.
I'm not sure you would attack with Sediti. Maybe you attack with 3-3 to like, because Sediti blocks much better.
Siditi does block, but the question is, how do
Or-
you win the game? Because if this Svecha cracks back, these killer dinos can actually kill the 1/1 Valkyrie. And the pickup from the Xenon Augury is send an agent. That's not going to do well against future units because of this Arene Scepter. But it can actually kill the Arene Scepter before its ultimate goes off. And
True,
then
I'm not sure about what and then, yes.
and then you lead
Okay.
back the Silverblade Menace to chump block the Flying Svetya.
Sure, that would be optimal. Okay. 7/7 attacking after all.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. What
I mean, Gozu needs to end this game fast because the Moldermucks multiply. The Scepter Muck combo means that 2 becomes 4, 4 becomes 8, and so on. So, Gozu is purely in the beatdown and must end this game as fast as possible. And, oh wow, a sleigh off the top. That's going to clean up this Vikram. I'm not sure that there's...
Why?
I'm not sure
you
what else...
just kill 3-3 and win?
Oh, right.
Because they both have ages, I don't believe there is a big chance that Gozu would have ability to kill either of them.
Right. Absolutely correct. Yep. A-Boss gonna pick up this game in the air with this unblocked Flying Svetcha.
Yes, and that would make it 1-1. While
Correct.
Well, elsewhere, John KKS won their game against Derek Davis. The match against Derek Davis, and they're now also in the semifinals. So this is the last quarterfinals of the evening.
I have to imagine. Yeah, I absolutely have to imagine that this third game is going to be the end of the round.
Yes.
So if we can get back into the match from our TO.
What do you think, by the way? Who will win?
Hard to say. So A-Boss's deck. Let me see if it has Roland in it. If it does. Okay, yeah, Roland Iron Tyrant is here along with the Scepter Muck combo and Kira. I think A-Boss should be favored, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, but Gozo won the first game after all.
That's true. That's true.
We'll see. I think production trying to tell us that they are going to cut to intermission. Is it? I wonder if that's still the plan.
Yeah, there is a third game going on, so we'll see if production can get us into game 3. If not, we'll just have to go to a break, which would be unfortunate. Coordinating with production right now.
Okay, cool. We are in the game.
Great. Okay, so they both had to accept each other's challenges. Blah 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 blah. So Gozu scouts a Devourer, keeps it on top because of the Rat King in hand. At the same time, Ikaria Valkyrie Captain with a Sinister Rumors in hand for A-Boss.
Kyria will probably die to send an agent.
Yes, absolutely. You cannot let her ramp, not without attempting to shoot her down, which does happen. And there are 8 minutes until tiebreaker time. So A-Boss has to play a Deplete Argentport Banner, unable to play a 3-drop, and that's going to be met with an immediate 5 damage to the face, followed by a 4/4 for 1 from the Snahid's Faithful, eating one of these rats, and a Vine Grafter. Okay, never mind, we just see a Devour come out. So, are we being power efficient? No, we are playing a 4/4 for 1.
I wonder if Gozu take into account the fact that round timer is relatively close, and whoever have more health at the time would actually win.
That's true. Okay, Sinister Rumors does not go to revive Ikaria. Instead, it just kills the Rat King. And okay, A-Boss is just going to Justice Actions and pass. So this health gap is further increasing. Vara Vengeance Seeker, the play for Gozu, and now Gozu's facing down a 4/4 and a 5/5 lifesteal without any board presence. Ugh, this is rough. So
and apparently they had CDT last turn on the top, but not enough power, and not enough power this turn.
yeah, that's rough. That's rough. Okay, so I have to imagine we see another swing from Gozu. Gozu has to play the Silverblade Intrusion to prevent this Molder Muck from damaging itself with its decay, block the Nahid's Faithful, and makes another 4/4 copy. So that swung the tempo pretty quickly, where before there's a 4/4 and a 5/5 lifesteal for Gozu versus just a Molder Muck. Now there's 2 Molder Mucks versus the 1 Vara.
That's true, but it's still a 25 health difference, and I don't see A-Boss attacking Gozo face in the near term.
Oh, I'm sure that A-Boss and Gozu know that they're in the timer. So unless Gozu decides to really slow play it, which you don't want to see someone win the match like that. I think that this game is going to be decided outside of tiebreaker rules. So yeah, here we see Kira Ascending come down. Silverblade Intrusion played without the combat trick mode just to cycle it, just to draw another card. I'm not sure I agree with that one.
I guess it's also to attack with Mulder Mark and to have a 4/4 Mulder Mark back.
Okay. I see what's going on there. Okay, so A boss feeling the pressure from the tiebreaker timer. Okay, so the question is, does Gozu just ambush out this Twisted Farmer? I don't think so. There's no hurry. So this turn, Zine Banner the draw for the turn for Gozu, who is just going to play Vine Grafter. I have to imagine we see it followed up with something. The question is, do we see the ultimate come out? I'm not sure. Oh, wow. Okay, so Gozu is just going to go into the market and grab End of an Era. Okay.
Yes, that would should just stop A boss advance quite quickly. On the next
Absolutely.
turn.
Looking to just wipe out all the Molder Mucks, wipe out the Kira. And if A-Boss doesn't hit that 5th power, that's going to be trouble. Because that Siditi won't be able to come out, and then it's just going to be a complete board wipe. Okay, Roland to pick up for the turn, meaning that End of an Era would provide Roland with a Valkyrie.
True. And also a power insignia, so that should give options. Interesting.
Okay, Arene Scepter is the pickup for the turn. Oh, and of course. Okay, so technically these Molder Mucks all have Aegis, even though Vara suppresses it. But once again, this pickup from A Boss is going to be brutally punished right now, as this End of an Era comes down and just wipes out everything that A Boss has played up to this point in the game.
And yeah, I just don't see how. Even if even if a boss would recover, how could they get more health than Gozu by the time round will end? Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there's the Tazboon, there's the concession. So, Gozu into the top 4. Congratulations.
Seems like our guesses so far of who will win were all wrong.
Fair enough.
Okay, quick break. We'll see you in a few minutes.